There's so much hype around artificial intelligence. Every few months, there's a new startup that promises to revolutionize our workflows using AI to create blog posts, to create content for social media, and all that kind of stuff. What a lot of people don't know is that today it's so democratic to use this kind of technology to create new tools. And since I'm tired of telling that to people, I decided to show it. And so I wondered, can I recreate one of these products in, let's say, 4 hours? But I can't do that alone. So I decided to ask for help to a couple of friends. So, this feels very complicated to me. Like, there's so much stuff that I can do, and so many, like, what is it? Why do I need to start a project if I need some copy right away?
Because you need to select what kind of project, what kind of use case do you have. So do you want to create copy for us? Do you want to create a product description? And each one of those seems like it's a project.
This should make my life easier. This should make my work faster. And what I want is a string of text that I copy and paste in my freaking email. And I don't want to start a project if I need some AI suggestions. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I guess it's also like to have teams, and you can invite to have like the second space for that kind of stuff. You also need to go through a learning curve. It's not going to be like, there you are. Because I mean, this is very generic, right? It creates content. And what is content? Many things. So if you just want to create an email, maybe we could go for a tool that creates emails. And then you go like, all right, what email do you want to create today? Boom, that's it. Very straightforward. But this, I mean, has multiple use cases. Yeah, that's the thing.
Something that I learned from this is we should probably try to make something that is so easy to use, starting on some of these macro categories, basically. So like, let's say probably Facebook ads, it's something that makes sense to do.
The macro categories, you have them on the website.
Yeah, ads, blog, e-commerce. This feels a little bit niche. Let's think about it later. Email, definitely email. That is what I'm saying. It's like so the biggest freaking company here that is valued more than $1 billion has a product that is so freaking complex. Like, even if we do the same thing, but much easier, and I honestly think that this kind of framework that we just came up with is pretty easy to understand, I think it's already a better product. And making a tool for the big fucking tech companies, they can use it for big marketing environments. But if you're a small guy, like me, or, I mean, him, Adrian is ripped, so Adrian is not a small guy.
I need him.
Big. But if you're a small business, or if you are an entrepreneur or a freelancer, these tools are too complicated for you to use and also too expensive. So what we can do, if we want to democratize access to AI, is to basically take this product, make it easier and make it cheaper, and market it towards those people that have less money, less resources, and they also understand less, basically, of all these different features that they have. I think this slaps. We're 2 hours in, and you may want to know what the hell we're doing. Let me explain. So most of these AI generating tools, what they do is use the same kind of underlying technology. And this technology is called GPT-3. Now, GPT-3 is a large language model. What it means is that it's an AI model that has learned how language works by basically reading the entire internet. So its main capability is that you give it a string of text where you ask it to generate more text, and it outputs basically a continuation of your original prompt. And now this is the interesting thing. It feels like GPT-3 is understanding what you asked, but basically all it's doing is trying to predict which words are most likely to come up after your prompt. So most of these AI tools that we are trying to basically replicate without shame, I would say, are doing nothing more than figuring out clever way of asking GPT-3 to do things. So if you want to write a blog post, you may just write, please write a blog post about this, this, and this. Obviously, it's not that easy. There's a new art called prompt engineering, which basically means knowing how to ask things nicely to GPT-3, as well as selecting a bunch of different parameters. So what I am doing right now is figuring out the best settings for GPT-3 to get what we want to get. At the same time, Adrian is writing the marketing copy for our website, and Niels is basically writing all the code for the user interface so that users can very easily query the kind of stuff that I wrote and ask GPT-3 for completions. I think this is going pretty well, even though we're halfway and the product is not ready to be delivered, but I think we're gonna make it. AI cake. No, this is not made by AI, but it's good. Guys, I have a demo. Nice. So, this is what I have so far. Basically, you put a product description here, and I just put learning room is a virtual environment to help students from kindergarten to high school excel in school. This is exactly what the demo looked like. And then you get, boom, Facebook headline. This will be the concept, basically. You have a description, and then boom, you get everything else. How does it look? Nice. Cool. I think we can make this probably more creative. I set up the creativeness of the algorithm to be kind of like balanced and not too crazy. And I did not specify the tone of voice. But can we do that or not? Yes, we can. Like this, just to...
I mean, otherwise we just remove it from the website and the...
Yeah, I mean, the web app. We can. It's just that I wanted to do the easiest thing first.
Yeah.
How does it look like?
Ugly.
I mean, of course, it's not.
It's still normal. Another product. What do you say about the cost of British or? I mean, does this bad?
Yeah, this is okay. Something we can do as well is we do. Look, I made a thing where you can say long equals true if you want to have a longer description on Facebook, and then you let's actually just check this out. Longer one. Looking to give your child a leg up in school, check out Learning Room, a visual environment designed to blah, 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 blah. With Learning Room, your child will have access to hundreds of educational games, activities, and resources to help them succeed. So don't wait. Sign up today and give your child the tools they need to succeed in school. Perfect. That's. So you can choose between short and long, you know? That's cool. Okay, this is where we are. We finished all the functionality for marketing. So right now our app can generate copy for Facebook ads and for Google ads, as well as generates LinkedIn posts, Twitter threads, Instagram captions, and Facebook posts. But we all need a break. So I will say, should we play some FIFA in order to pizza? Okay, let's see what I have. And then we do a round, okay? So, come here. One of them is basically a few functions that ask things nicely to GPT-3. And then we get the output that our customers hopefully want, basically. I'll show you a few features. The first one that I built is an email feature where you can specify what do you want to put as an input, if a summary or a bullet point list. What kind of email do you want to write, if it's a product launch or marketing email, and then the tone of voice. And you can put a summary of what you want to get, and then bam, you get a sales email in this case. You can do more than this. You can also try to generate more professional emails if you want to do sales outreach or something like this. And it works pretty well. In this case, I asked it to generate a sales outreach with a formal tone of voice for the Niels Software company. And I said, Niels Software offers consulting services for small agencies at low cost. And what the AI said, hi, if you're a small agency looking for affordable consulting services, Niels Software is the perfect solution. We offer a variety of services to help you grow and succeed, but all at a low cost. Contact us today to learn more about how we can help you. Right, that's too bad, right? Would you buy that? Would you buy that?
I would definitely post that.
Okay, cool. And then we have some social media functionality where you can basically write stuff like a Facebook headline and you get it. This is an example with a fake watch that I'm launching. Instagram captions and LinkedIn post. I asked it to generate a LinkedIn post about AI is the future with marketers as a target audience. And it generated this pretty decent and long LinkedIn post. And for instance, I will never post something on LinkedIn with 10 bullet points, but the goal of this is that it's gonna create something that the user can play with. And then, modify, edit it, cancel stuff, and just make it better, I guess. Yeah, and a few more features like to the thread and stuff. I think that's it for me.
Yeah, so after looking at all the competitors that we have and seeing how broad is their value proposition, which our main competitor is create content 10x faster, right? What's content? Why is everything so complicated? Once you go to their tool, I try to focus on making the use cases more narrow and addressing the pains that our target persona might be going through. Creating content, emails, and ads without spending hours, because doing it 10x faster, it seems like quite vague. What is it that you're doing 10x faster? And as a subheader, we use the decrease the amount of time you spend staring at a blank page by 80%, which is also a claim that these other tools make. And it's also important for the user to understand that it will still require some work from their side to tune in or to tweak it to their brand and tone of voice. Then we follow up with, if you're not a writer, you shouldn't spend hours writing, because honestly, it's pretty awesome what this tool does, right? And now that I know this, and now that I work in marketing, there are many things that once this tool is finished, I'll try to do with this tool. So focus on what brings value to your business. If you are, I don't know, if you're a small and medium-sized company that builds furniture, you should focus on building the furniture, not writing the emails to sell the furniture. Leave content production, big content creation to technology used by the big companies at a fraction of the price. So the big companies are already using this. We know that Jasper is using it. We know that Unbows is using it. They have big budgets. They are addressing very big companies. Why not do that for the small guys too, or the small girls? So create emails within minutes. Again, as a marketer, you find yourself spending a lot of time writing emails, and it's a fucking boring task that you can speed it up. You can also get high quality ad copy in a matter of seconds, as we have seen with the tool and with the demo from Gianluca. And also you can increase your organic traffic, because you will be able to create blog posts that will contribute to your SEO strategy. Then the other page that I worked on is the features page, that it's still not finished, but this goes a little bit more into detail explaining what the tool does. And now where you see this placeholder images, ideally we'll have some videos showing how the tool does this for you. But yeah, that's it. Spice up your email marketing, generate scroll stopping ad copy, create SEO optimized content, and make content planning easy. This is one that we are still talking about. But yeah, that's it from my side. Now we need to connect Stripe and implement tracking, Google Analytics, Tag Manager, and that's it.
All right, my turn. So I basically took the prompts and the models that Gianluca tweaked, put it into the screen. As you can see here, it's very simple in that sense. So basically, what you can do is for now, we will add more stuff. You can select if you want to generate Facebook ads and Google ads based from the text. So basically what you need to do is fill in the text field to describe what is this you want to create ads for or about. And then you hit the magic button of create content. Boom, post success. So basically what you can see here now, Gianluca's amazing model generated a Facebook ad from this product, which is a watch.
Oh, yeah.
And we spent not 8 hours on this.
I think this looks great. I mean, what I love about this is that I feel like we did a great job at kind of tweaking the user experience so that it matches more of what we want to help, like everybody, and not just big companies. They understand all this crazy functionality that the competitors are doing. And I think this is so easy. I mean, imagine once we managed to put as well all the LinkedIn and Instagram stuff and like generate posts. And the beauty is that you can generate maybe 4 of these at the same time. You know, if you want to make also Google and Facebook and a LinkedIn post,
yeah,
done. I think that really simplifies a lot of the workflow.
Yeah, which is something that the competitors actually don't do.
Exactly.
And it's pretty powerful if you find yourself in the you put yourself in the shoes of an e-commerce manager. Let's say, for example, going back to a furniture maker that we were talking about, right? You just came up with a new design for a chair, and imagine just writing that you are doing a product launch email, Facebook ads, Google ads, everything with just one piece of text and one click. So it's pretty powerful.
I think it's amazing. And I mean, we haven't finished 100%. The product is not ready to be bought, but in 4 hours, it was pretty too ambitious. But anyway, I think what we're going to do is just finish plugging all this stuff together. It's probably going to take a couple of days if we want to take it chill and just be super safe, you know?
Yeah.
But this was fun.
Yeah.
It was also exhausting.
Something fun.
Oh my God. What did you guys learn from playing with AI?
I actually learned, I mean, by looking at the competitors, I saw that, the technology is a commodity, that the user using the tool doesn't give a fuck about the technology. Basically, it cares about the integrations that it has with other tools and the problems that it solves. And I think that what some of these guys fail at doing is that it seems too complicated, or it feels like it has like a very, very, very steep learning curve for small and medium-sized businesses. Again, for maybe large enterprises, I don't think so. I think it's a perfect use case.
But for smaller people.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think like it's pretty easy to like use something like GPT-3, like at least for me. Like I basically just need to send like a very simple like request to them, and then it spits back some magic stuff. So I think it's all about more like how you write the prompts correctly to like get what you want outcome. So I think that's more the science in this.
Yeah.
And then just making it accessible to people is fun, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Taking something complicated to putting it in a one text field.
Exactly. Yeah. I think one thing I noticed is that I was a little bit disappointed by looking at the tools that exist out there. Because I feel that nobody did enough effort in trying to make it easy for people to use.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, some of these interfaces looked like, I don't know, like exactly like the demos that you see on the GPT-3 thing. So I think where AI is that the technology is freaking amazing, but there's so much space for other people to build products on top, like innovate on the user experience point of view.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we're not the three geniuses of UX, but this thing, it's much better than what a lot of these companies that raised hundreds of millions of dollars did. I think. Just so much easier, right? Yeah, so much space. This is fun.
Yeah.
I hope somebody's gonna buy it.
I'll buy it.
It's been 5 months since we built a little prototype. It took us 5 months to take a 4-hour-long sprint session and take the output of it, which was usable. It was simple but usable, and turn that into a product we were proud of. Why did it take so long? Well, the first reason is because this is not our primary job. So obviously we all had other things to do. We worked on this during the weekend, during our free time. But most of all, because we wanted to build something we were proud of, something that would stand out from the crowd and that would actually help people do their work better, be faster at creating content. So the good news is that today you can use this product. You can sign up and start using it right away. The name that we chose for this product is HolyCow. And the reason why we did that is because the first time that we all tried this crazy technology, think about before ChatGPT. That's what we all thought. We thought, holy cow. And why is HolyCow amazing? Well, from that prototype that you saw, we mostly worked on 3 things. The first one is how it looks like, the user interface design. We think it looks amazing. And we do believe that, people want to use beautiful products. It makes their life better. It's so nice to log into something and feel happy when we look and we interact with the software that we use to work. But the main things that we worked on were onboarding and editing. Let's talk about onboarding first. We wanted to have a set it and forget it experience. We wanted the user to be able to spend 1 or 2 minutes in the beginning of his journey with HolyCow to set up his profile. But we wanted that work to compound over time and allow this person to have the best possible outputs, the best posts, and the best experience across his whole entire life with HolyCow. And so right now, when you sign up for the tool, it's going to ask you a few things. One thing that we are really proud of is the writing DNA. A lot of the competitors that we have, we saw that they ask you, how do you want to sound like when you generate a social media post? Well, we think this is a really stupid question. You want to sound like you, obviously. You don't want to sound like Elon Musk. Why would the fuck would you want to sound like Elon Musk? And so, how do you sound though? Like, this is a tough question for me. If you ask me how do I sound like, I struggle finding adjectives that describe how I sound like. So when you start using HolyCow, it's going to ask you to paste some text that you've written in the past, something you're proud of, maybe the copy of your website, maybe a social media post that you made that went viral, maybe a blog post that you like. You paste it there and automatically you're going to understand how you sound like. And this is how you're going to always sound like. You don't have to set it up. You don't have to specify it. It's automatic. Okay? Then we worked on the editing experience because we thought that the output of the AI, the kind of posts that you get, may be perfect from round one, and that would be great, but more often than not, you want to make it your own. And we wanted to have that editing experience to be the best we possibly can. So we used AI once again. Right now, when you get a post on HolyCow and you want to edit it, if you really don't like writing, but there's a sentence you want to edit, you can just select it and expand it if you want to expand that concept. You can shorten it if you want to summarize that concept. You can also just rephrase it if you don't like how it sounds like. Or if you're into typing on a keyboard, you can just write whatever you want. We also tried to make a pricing that was as cheap and transparent as possible. A lot of products on the market right now, they charge you per word or per token, but I have no idea how many words I post on social media. Like when I start a LinkedIn post, I don't think, I would like to write a 256 words post. Who does that? And so we decided to have a pricing model that is super transparent. You pay per completion. You have a basic plan that allows you to have enough content for a month. So you pay less than 10 euros a month. And that's going to allow you to post one thing per day with the help of AI, which is pretty cool, I think. We also consider that you must be happy with the final result that you get. So if the content is shit, well, you gotta edit it, right? So for us, one completion is one post you are happy with. And we measured that it takes more or less 5 edits to have something that it's really, really perfect for you. So I hope you're gonna want to try HolyCow. And we hope that you're going to interact with it and say, holy cow, and potentially start paying for it and turn that into the way that helps you in your content creation career. Create the best content you possibly can. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I'm going to see you on HolyCow. Bye.